devices and circuits. Today we are going to study about the Zener diode and the use of Zener diode as a voltage regulator. So, Zener diode. Zener diode is a special diode that has been optimized for operation in breakdown region. Means Zener diode operates in its breakdown region. So here is the schematic symbol for Zener diode. Like our normal diode, the symbol of Zener diode is there, but here additionally such type of representation is used to represent that it is the Zener diode. This terminal is the anode and this terminal is the cathode. Actual representation or actual view of Zener diode is like this. Means practically we can have the Zener diode picture like this. Breakdown voltage depends on the amount of doping, and if the diode is heavily doped, then the depletion layer will be thin or depletion region will be thin, and if the depletion region is thin, the breakdown of junction will occur at a lower reverse voltage because the width of depletion layer is thin, and due to this the breakdown of that junction will occur at a lower reverse voltage. So properly doped crystal diode which has a sharp breakdown voltage is known as Zener diode. So for construction of this Zener diode, the amount of doping is heavy, and due to that the depletion region width is thin, and due to that less width of depletion region, the junction breaks down at a lower reverse voltage. Breakdown occurs, then the voltage across the Zener diode remains constant. Means even though the current through the device is changed, the voltage across the device will be same. That means across the Zener diode will get the constant voltage once the breakdown occurs. So breakdown in reverse bias condition is generally termed as Zener breakdown. Now we will see the breakdown due to Zener effect. So we have seen that due to heavy doping, the depletion region created that is narrow in reverse bias condition. All the reverse bias voltage V appears across the depletion region when that narrow depletion region is there, and therefore the electric field is very intense across this depletion region. This will pull some valence electrons by breaking the covalent bonds, and these electrons are now going to free, and whenever such type of large number of electrons are free, a large reverse current flows through the diode, and this is called as a breakdown due to the Zener effect, and this is the Zener effect. Now we will see the VI characteristics of Zener diode. In forward biased mode, this is the characteristics, and in reverse biased mode, this is the characteristics. So in forward biased mode, the characteristics of Zener diode is similar to our normal PN junction diode, but if we see in the reverse bias condition, the breakdown voltage of Zener is very less compared with the normal PN junction diode, and once that breakdown occurs, a constant voltage Vz will appear across the Zener diode, and here the current has given the range from minimum to the maximum, Iz minimum, and this is the Iz maximum, and this particular region is called as a Zener region. Means the Zener diode will operate in this Zener region, then across that Zener diode will have the constant voltage. That means the current through that Zener diode, when that current is in between minimum Zener current and maximum Zener current, then we'll get the diode working in Zener region, and the voltage across that diode will be constant, that is nothing but Vz. So this is Vi characteristics of Zener diode. Now we have to study Zener as a voltage regulator, and for that first of all we'll see what do we mean by regulator. Now can you tell me what do you mean by regulator or voltage regulator? If you know the block diagram of power supply, regulator or voltage regulator is the last block in the DC regulated power supply. The voltage regulator is a circuit which will try to maintain the output voltage constant under any operating circumstances, or we can say if the input voltage changes or if the load changes, then also we'll get the output voltage constant. That is the function performed by the voltage regulator. This voltage regulator is classified in two types. First is linear voltage regulator. So when the control element is operated in linear region, then that regulator is called as a linear regulator. And again in that, the linear regulators are classified as shunt regulator and series regulator. So whenever the controlling element is connected across the output, then that type of regulators are shunt regulators, and when that elements are connected in series with the output, that regulators are the series regulators. Next are switching regulators. So whenever the control element is operated in non-linear region, then that is called as a switching regulator. Now the load regulation and line regulation. So load regulation is defined as the change in output voltage when the load current changes from no load to full load value. So this load regulation is given by a formula V no load minus V full load divided by V full load. In percentage, it is represented as percentage load regulation is equal to VNL minus VFL divided by VFL. NL means no load, FL means full load. Next is line regulation. Now this line regulation, it is the percentage change in the regulated output voltage for change in input voltage, and the formula for line regulation is given as change in output voltage divided by change in input voltage into 100. So this is load regulation and line regulation. Now we'll see actual circuit for Zener as a voltage regulator. So voltage regulation is the most common application for this Zener diode, because Zener diode works in the reverse bias condition, and once the breakdown occurs, the voltage across the Zener diode remains constant. So this is the circuit of Zener regulator, we can also call it as a Zener shunt regulator, because the Zener diode is connected parallel to the output. So it is shunt regulator. You can observe it is connected in a reverse bias condition. Here the resistor RS is connected. This is the load resistance. Unregulated voltage is provided at the input terminal, and across the output terminal will get the regulated voltage. That means even though the input there are changes in the input voltage or load, will get the constant voltage across the output terminals. So here in this diagram, the input current or the current entering in this circuit is Is. Now further, this current gets divided at this point. Current moving from the Zener diode branch, will call that current as Iz, and current entering in the load branch is called as a IL. And we can observe from this diagram that Is is equal to Iz plus IL. Now the regulation action of this Zener regulator, it can be studied under two different conditions. First is regulating action for varying input voltage, and second one is the regulating action for varying load. Now we will see the regulating action for varying input voltage. Now again here we can say that the load voltage either input voltage is varying, means either the input voltage is decreasing or the input voltage is increasing. So even though it is decreasing or it is increasing, we will get the constant output voltage V0. So what happens? Let's consider first case when Vin increases. Vin increases, what will happen? If Vin increases, the current entering in the circuit will increase. If the current Is will going to increase, what will happen? The load resistance RL is constant. That's why what happens? The current IL is constant, or we can say the load current IL is calculated as voltage across this branch, and that voltage is Vz. So that Vz divided by RL. So the IL current will be constant even though Is increases. And if IL is increasing, what will happen? The current through this branch, it will going to increase. So when Is increases, IL is constant, so Iz will increase. If Iz remains less than Iz max, Zener operates in Zener region and the output voltage remains constant. So as we have seen on the characteristics that when the current through the Zener diode is varying between Iz minimum to Iz maximum, Zener diode is working in the Zener region, means the voltage across the Zener diode is constant. So even though the current through this branch increases, and if that current is less than Iz max, then the Zener diode will operate in the Zener region and the output voltage will remain constant, means across this output will get the Vz voltage, which is the voltage across this Zener diode. So by this way the voltage will remain constant when Vin increases, and this is the case for decrease in Vin voltage. So when Vin voltage decreases, what will happen? The current entering Is will decrease. Similarly, IL is constant, so what will happen? Iz will decrease, and once the Iz is greater than Iz min, the Zener will operate in the Zener region and the output voltage will remain constant, and by this way we will get the regulated voltage at the output terminals. So this is the regulating action for varying input voltage. Now we will see the regulating action for varying load. So varying load, for that purpose what we'll do, we'll change or will vary the load RL from minimum to the maximum. Here also either the RL will increase or load will be increased or load will be decreased, and in this case we have to consider that input voltage is constant. In our previous case we have to consider when our voltage Vin is varying, load is constant. This is our consideration in first case. Similarly in second case, when our load is varying, we have to consider input voltage as a constant. So we'll see, if load increases, that means when RL increases, what will happen? IL will decrease, means current through this RL will decrease, because we have seen IL is equal to VZ divided by RL, and if RL is changing, IL will change. So once RL is increases, IL decreases. When IL decreases, here Vin is constant, so current entering in the circuit is constant, Is is constant, and due to this what happens? If IL is going to decrease, obviously current through this branch will going to increase, so Iz will increase, and if Iz is less than Iz max, the Zener will operate in the Zener region and the output voltage will remain constant. So by this way we will get the regulated output voltage at the output terminals when load increases. In the similar way, if load decreases, what will happen? If RL decreases, IL will increase, I is constant, so Iz will decrease, and if Iz is greater than Iz min, then Zener will operate in the Zener region and the output voltage will remain constant. So by this way this Zener diode is used to make the output voltage constant or to make the regulated output voltage. So this is the way we can use Zener diode as a voltage regulator. So in this video lecture we have studied about the Zener diode, Zener characteristics and Zener as a voltage regulator. Thank you for watching the video.